Wow, I really like the idea of using a blockchain for supply chain management. I'd love to know where my food and products really come from. Time to do some in-depth research.
Vent gang. Bought 3 stacks of some VeChain. Gonna track my wine on the blockchain. Walton gang. Shilling in my bags is my game plan. My walty stays salty forever, man.
Hello and welcome to your daily crypto news. If you haven't done so already, go ahead, smash that like button for us so more people will get to see the video. Also, don't forget to click subscribe and the bell for notifications. So head on over to CoinMarketCap with me and let's take a look. Markets are looking good today. Bitcoin dominance at 36.1%. I believe that's what it was at for our video yesterday as well. But the market cap has grown. We are now over 460 billion, charging towards 500 billion. Hopefully we'll be able to get there by the end of next week. Hopefully sooner. Of course, sooner always better. So in the top 10, pretty much everything are winners except for IOTA and Stellar. IOTA on a bit of a dip. Also, EOS, it's up 2%, but it was down earlier today. So it had a dip and is picked back up. It's back over 18 US dollars. So pretty much the markets today are good. We have a lot of really big winners. So, or at least one super winner. So D-Notes is up 224%. We haven't seen a number like that in the top 10, or excuse me, in the top 100, and I'm not even sure how long. That's a number that doesn't come around often, but as you can see by looking at the chart here, that it had a spike, then a huge dip, and now it's right back to where it started. So, Polymath also at 26.87. PoonDX, a big day after a dip yesterday. It has now climbed up quite a bit. Matrix AI Net, Zilliqa, ZRX. So let's talk about ZRX for a second. You guys have known, I've been out front, not financial advice, and saying that I believe Basic Attention Token and ZRX are heading to Coinbase. I'm going to amend that a little bit and say I believe that I would have said Basic Attention Token had the better chance. I've now come to believe that ZRX has a better chance of going on Coinbase from just a lot of different stuff and research I've been looking at. I think that is the reason why it's continuing to pump. I mean, look at the chart here. It's had a couple spikes, but even its dips look like just minor corrections. So I don't know if it will happen soon. I'm hoping it does happen in May. Last year, Litecoin was added in May, about May 3rd, so it's right about the same time. Supposedly, and from all my research, it looks like it's true, Coinbase and ZRX both filed paperwork with the SEC over the last couple of weeks, and they did it very close together. There has been a lot of sightings of ZRX people at Coinbase, and all the signs are pointing to that, along with a lot of the it's either a lot of the ZRX people used to work at Coinbase, or a lot of the Coinbase people used to work at ZRX, one or the other. I can't remember exactly which, but like I said, not financial advice, but for me personally, it's almost my biggest holding, and I'm really counting on this thing going on Coinbase. We can't count the chickens before they hatch, but I believe it's almost a surefire bet. So if you don't know much about ZRX, you can check out our review video. Go to our CoinList playlist. I'll actually put it up right now so you can check it out. ZRX is a robust coin or token that's on the Ethereum blockchain, and there's supposed to be a lot of projects in the future that are going to be built on the ZRX protocol. So a lot of people think it's got a great chance to go on, and I'm one of them. So, okay, let's move on to the biggest losers of the day. Gifto, Loom Network, it's just on a correction after a big spike. Bitcoin Private, Nano. Nano just keeps having a hard time getting over that $10 mark. So it keeps meeting a lot of resistance right there, and I'm not sure if it'll be able to get over it. But a lot of losers in the 5 to 15% range. So on to the news. More IOTA news. It seems like every day we're talking IOTA. Is down a little bit today, but overall, a lot of people are talking about it. So Porsche Digital Lab put this out that says the Porsche Lab is looking forward to work together with IOTA and Porsche on a startup Autobahn project. Congratulations to all of you. We talked about how IOTA is in with Mobi, which is an association where it's basically about trying to figure out good ways to connect the Internet of Things with autonomous vehicles or self-driving cars. So this could be something to do with that. But IOTA is really starting to get in there with a lot of big name companies, and it looks like they could be the go-to for Internet of Things communication. So another tweet here from MakerDAO. DAI, which is the symbol for Maker, is coming to Request Network through a strategic partnership with their platform, increasing stability in cryptocurrency finance. So Request Network is a cryptocurrency that is trying to ease the payment process in the world of cryptocurrency to make it easier for people to pay for things. If you go to our website and check out some of our merchandise, bitcoinhodl.com, you'll see we actually accept Ethereum through the Request Network. So they have an app or a plugin, if you will, for WooCommerce on WordPress sites, and we're actually making use of it. So I know Request Network is good and it works. It's really been cool to be able to accept cryptocurrency for some of our merch. Don't forget to go buy some. But, so now Maker is partnering with them. What is Maker? Maker is kind of like Tether. They're trying to basically use Ethereum as collateral and make it a one-to-one Maker coin versus the US dollar. So both of these cryptos are trying to work together to make paying for things easier in the cryptocurrency world. And of course, we're going to need that for adoption purposes. I'm not sure if their solution is the solution. They call it a stable coin. It's something that's tied to the US dollar or maybe another currency. And I don't know how I feel about those exactly. I don't know enough about how it works to where they can be tied. I know Tether has a lot of really sketchy stuff with it. So I'm not sure if that just has to do with the actual people that run Tether, and I think Bitfinex is involved in that somehow, or if it's just stable coins in general aren't the best idea. So we're just going to have to sort that out. We're still kind of in the wild, wild west days of cryptocurrency. So maybe down the road we'll know whether the stable coins are the solution or not. So I found this tweet. This was on Reddit, and it just said, man, I can't believe people are still falling for this. So it says, I sent 2 ETH and didn't receive nothing. I sent 2 ETH and didn't receive, with an I before E, nothing. And then someone replies and said, the same happened to me. Sent 0.54 ETH, never got anything. Probably a scam. You think? I don't know who these people are. I don't know how you fall for this. Maybe your first day on the internet. Maybe you just fell off the turnip truck. I don't really know. But this is just proof that, let's look at this Maker tweet right here and then look underneath what's under it. The ETH giveaway. Maker. Of course, look, here's the official Maker username. And of course, this is Maker. I'm sure it's at Masha717. And then what these people do, they're pretty good at what they do, because they will pay bots to come on and make comments like this. Well, this is the same one, hurry up. But I've seen so many of these scams that have bots that will say like, oh, I got my ETH, thanks a lot. Finally received my ETH. I sent 1 ETH and I got 10 back. So they have a lot of bots that do that. I know it can be a little tricky, but if you've ever fallen for a scam, I'm really sorry. I know there are some out there. This one doesn't seem that sophisticated, but from what I understand, people that look at the transaction blocks with these addresses that you can find in here, it's working. These people get a lot of money donated to them every day for free through a scam. So personally, even if I could do it, I wouldn't want that blood on my hands. I'm not into scamming people, so I just hope these people can sleep at night. Who knows? Maybe they're sleeping in a Lambo. That might not be too tough. But, I believe everybody gets what's coming to them at some point. So, all right. So, next story. Mastercard's report shows volume slumps due to cryptocurrency ban. So, as you guys know, the credit card companies and the banks have been coming full force at crypto. They have now armed themselves with social media networks and all kinds of companies trying to hold crypto down, but they just can't stop it. So, Mastercard now has seen the effects of trying to fight cryptocurrency. And I hope the social media networks will see it soon, with a lot of people dropping out of them and moving to decentralized networks. But, they're going to really regret this, because cryptocurrency is on the rise. And a lot of those people that were buying cryptocurrencies on credit, while back in January and February it seemed like, it wasn't a great idea, the market's going to come back, and those people are going to be able to pay off their credit card bills, and Mastercard is going to be kicking themselves. So I don't really know what the solution is. I don't know if you should be investing in crypto with loans. I know a lot of people have done it. A lot of people it worked out for, some people it haven't. I know there's also, there was a report that came out that said, I think it was like 60% of college students are using part of their loan money on cryptocurrency. I think that's the number. Maybe it's 40%, maybe it's 20%, but it's a pretty high percentage. So I don't personally suggest this, not financial advice, of course, I've got to say, but I don't suggest using loans for cryptocurrency, but we can see that it is hurting Mastercard by not allowing people to put cryptocurrency purchases from Coinbase on their cards. So that's the news for today. The markets are charging ahead. Just hope that, you've got some bags and you're making money. I hope we're all making money. The technology is progressing. It's just really cool on days like today when things are up, my portfolio is up. It feels good, especially after the last few months. So I hope yours is up too. And if not, whatever you're holding, I hope it goes up soon. So thanks for watching. Smash that like button. That was your daily crypto news.